Welcome to the third and final segment of Fab Life. And here again with me is Gigi. Is your name really Gigi or something else?
It's
What is
something
your
else.
name? Now I'm greatly intrigued.
Everyone asks me. Everyone calls me Gigi because of Gigi.
Your furry friend is
Yes.
your furry daughter is called
Yes,
Gigi.
And it's hilarious. All of my events,
Yeah.
I've sponsored.
So
different
comment vous
organizations.
appelez?
It's so funny because all my events that I've helped sponsor different rescue organizations here in town.
Okay.
And I do my big shows. Everybody shows up and they're like, they don't know who I am.
I
like,
am
"Hi, how are
terribly
you?" And
intrigued.
they're like looking at me going, "Who are you?" I'm like, "I'm Gigi." Oh, then they like me, but they just show up. I sponsor the organization.
My gosh, what an enigmatic woman before me. Like, is the dog's name Gigi? Is she named Gigi? Oh my goodness, it's mysterious.
No, you asked on the last show. Even Maria did. Where's Gigi?
Yeah.
There's Gigi.
And you're Gigi too.
She's Gigi. Yeah,
She's
the real
Gigi, and you're Gigi.
Everyone calls me Gigi after her, and I think she's
Oh
following Maria
my
right
gosh.
now.
Now tell me, why did you call it Gigi Chic?
Gigi Chic? Well, you know what chic means.
Well, I know what chic means, what très chic means.
Yes, and I thought Gigi, I named Gigi, actually stood for gorgeous girl. When I first saw her when she was 9 months.
Oh.
So when she barks, it's grouchy girl.
Yes.
When she's a good girl, it's good girl. And then when she's really smart because she's brilliant, it's genius girl. And I had to add on chic.
Yes.
I can't just say Gigi. I needed something that describes her. She's very chic, even though she barks. And she's a terrier and her hair's a mess. Gigi, bunny shoe.
Yes. So I highly commend you for only getting all these, rescue animals.
Thank you.
Yeah, and my heart really grieves for them, for these. Yeah, I've seen videos where you see these even like big animals who are just abandoned in those rescue centers, and they end up with severe meltdown, nervous breakdown, and they start to hyperventilate and just ask themselves like, why was I abandoned here?
Right.
That's you could see.
I banned zoos. I don't go to zoos. I don't go to aquariums because it isn't fair.
Yeah.
I don't think God's pets were created for humans.
Yeah. For entertainment.
Yes, I don't believe in that at all.
Yeah. Imagine Barnum and Bailey back in the day.
Bad. And that's who you're talking about with the large animals. They're always abandoned afterwards, but they've already been abused so much. They're already just broken. It's so sad.
Yeah. And it's sad because I love there was a Barnum and Bailey movie that came out. Well, it was based on Barnum and Bailey.
I watched that.
It's The Greatest Showman, and I really love that. But according to some articles that I read, that the real Barnum and Bailey was not really nice to animals. So, any thoughts about that?
Oh, I could go on for days.
It's all right.
Animal
It's okay.
cruelty.
Yeah.
So I have a question for you with your clothing.
Okay.
Are you going to use fur or no?
You know what? With the technology that we have now they developed a way to replicate fur, so it's not necessary.
So your clothing line won't be involved in the faux pas with the real fur then? That's cool. That's good.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. Well, I bought a.
But plus my main line, because my forte is evening dresses, cocktail dresses, and ball gowns. So basically, there's not going to be any fur.
So
probably like little feathers here and there. Yeah.
Do you create your own patterns?
I do create my own patterns.
And what kind of fabric do you use?
It depends upon what inspires me at the moment. It's all about the inspiration at the moment, because I always start out with a theme. It could be a science fiction that inspired me, or a science fiction that just popped out. I conjured up in my head, and I'm like, ooh, I like what I'm seeing, and I start creating a mood board. So I go by the mood board and all that.
So you just think and then you design.
I think and design, and plus now the resources for the fashion designers is at our fingertips, because we can always go to Premier Vision, and that's closed door for regular peeps. That's only to the trade. So once you have a business license, you can go there and you can see the fabrics, but at the same time the fashion forecast of what will be 2 years from now, a year from now. Right. So it's all there. So you get a bird's eye view of the trend. And I believe the main now Premier Vision is available almost everywhere, but the main Premier Vision is in Lyon, France.
Oh, of course. It starts in Europe, and then it goes to Canada, like Montreal and Quebec.
Yeah.
Then it goes to New York.
Yeah.
Then it finally gets to LA.
And it's LA, yeah.
And then from LA, but by the time it gets there, we're already a year behind in fashion.
Right. No, but I'm talking about Premier Vision itself. Right. Like it's a licensed exhibit where all the fabric makers around the world converge to show their fabrics. Because
are you going to make your own fabric?
If I go to Premier Vision and I have the funds for it, then a textile mill will have to create that fabric for me. Or probably I love prints. When I do pret-a-porter, I do prints. But I love abstract prints, a little bit like Picasso, and something else. If I don't do black, I love all those colors. Yeah, I love it.
Do you do floral or no?
No. And that's one thing that I explained to you a while ago. Yeah, that's why, back in the 80s, when the first time that I discovered Mugler, I was like, oh my gosh, like his models look like they came out from a spaceship. It was all ice blue, and that was it. But like razor sharp looking outfits, and with their exaggerated hair and their makeup. Yeah, and sort of he was a little bit inspired by Joan Crawford, so some of his models like kind of look like Joan Crawford coming out
scary.
On the like that dominatrix look, with the arched eyebrows.
So you're trying to bring that whole look back in?
Yes and no, because I don't want to copy him, since I have my own style too. I'm just inspired by him. But like, I'm not gonna copy anyone, because if I copy somebody else, then people are not gonna know me.
Right.
Like when they'll see my design brand, I want people to know that that's the DNA of my company.
Of yours. I mean, it's funny because you can always tell Prada clothing, especially Chanel clothing. It's
Chanel or Pucci or Versace. It's very Versace. Yeah,
right, I can tell a mile away. Whatever. Yeah, it's a whole. They have their different styles.
Yeah,
and they stick with them.
Yeah, or Tom Ford when he was with Gucci. I mean, he was the one who transformed the house of Gucci like all the way around, because that fashion house was making $1 billion, but it was crumbling to pieces. And when Tom Ford took over the house of Gucci, the company of Gucci took off and made hundreds of billions of dollars. Yeah, billions, not millions. And he was able to get Madonna on board and all these other actresses on board that were hip during that time. It was like in the mid-90s. Yeah. So fashion is so fascinating.
And who's your favorite female designer?
Who's my favorite female designer? Oh my gosh. Wow. Betsy.
Betsy?
I like Betsy Johnson. Well, I met her actually in person. Yeah.
She does a lot of floral.
Yeah, too. Floral.
I have a lot of her dresses, by the way, so I know.
And Vivienne Westwood.
You like her?
I love Vivienne Westwood. Yeah, she's really.
Have you seen
awesome.
Sue Wong's designs?
Oh my gosh!
I collect Sue Wong dresses. They're gorgeous.
Wow.
Oh, they're gorgeous. They're they're always beaded, very. They're flowy. They're feminine dresses.
Yes.
So I have a whole closet full of her. I'm a big fan of hers.
Oh wow!
You should check her dresses out. Yeah.
Wow. Now, where did you get these Sue Wong dresses? Like, did you go to the department store? Oh, Neiman nice, Marcus, nice. Yes. We love Neiman Marcus. We love Neiman's, yes. And did you know that next year New York will have their first Neiman Marcus ever? Really? They never had one before, and it's gonna be in Hudson Yards. Hudson Yards will be like an entire city. They build an entire city right smack in the middle of Manhattan. A new city. It's like...
Is it like the fashion district, like in LA? Or?
Oh no, it's gonna be like a... How can I explain Hudson Yards? It's gonna be like a neighborhood filled with, sky high condominiums, and it's gonna be like the new Dubai, but like only in New York.
Are you going there?
I'd like to go there to feature it on Fab Life, just like what I did a few months ago. When I flew to Manhattan Fashion Week, I featured Oculus.
Oh, nice. How was that?
I loved it. I really loved it. Oh, my throat is itchy right now, so bear with me.
It's okay.
Yeah, and so, okay, my director is giving me the time, but it seems like we can still do it even, with a limited time. Like really quickly about the Oculus. It was $1 billion project, and a lot of New Yorkers complained about it because of the taxpayers' money. But when you see it, it's incredible. It's incredible, yeah. It's right beside One World Trade Center. Yeah, the new building. Yeah, the new building that and Vogue magazine actually moved to One World Trade Center.
That's a good opportunity for you.
Yeah, that's where Anna Wintour moved.
That's a good opportunity for you.
The queen of fashion who never gets a parking ticket in New York. That's what I heard. Queen Anna. Oh my gosh, it's been lovely having you.
It's been nice.
This show. My guest became the interviewer. I loved it. Let me blow you a kiss. No, I'm really gonna kiss you. See, and the real Gigi is exhausted, by the way. She's just laying down.
Oh, the real Gigi. You're pointing at me. That's the real Gigi.
That's the real Gigi right there. And so, my fabulous girls and boys, don't forget that your greatest fashion accessory is your self-confidence. And until next time, I love you. Chowder!